Yeah, of course. As I always say, I'll never say no to a fight. So when his name was on the contract, I signed it. The funny thing was, there was a fake card going around, wasn't there, for UFC 296 with like McGregor on and O'Malley, and it was me versus Tony. So I was getting asked by everyone, "You're fighting Tony Ferguson? You're fighting Tony Ferguson?" I was like, "Nah, you know, lad, nah." And then literally 4 weeks later or something, I got a contract through with Tony's name on. But yeah, as I say, it's an honour to be able to fight Tony Ferguson. One of the best lightweights of all time. When I was a kid watching the UFC at like 15, 16, when I just started training, like he was in the UFC then. I was watching him fight then, so it's like that cliche saying, when your heroes become your rivals. But it's one of them, lad. Even I want to see Tony go out on a win, but I can't let him do it at my expense, lad. It's not happening. Yeah, of course, but that's what happens when you get to that age. You know what I mean? He's 40 in a few months, and I think over the years he's relied on his athleticism and his speed to get him out of certain situations, and obviously when you get to 39 you lose all that. But I've trained for the Tony what turned up against Donald Cerrone and Anthony Pettis and Edson Barboza and Kevin Lee. You know what I mean? I haven't prepared for the Tony what turned up against Bobby Green and Nate Diaz.
His pre-fight talk, he said in an interview with ESPN, you're more worried about him blocking you on Instagram, and when he cuts you, you'll be running home to mama and stuff like that. But you've heard that stuff before from Tony, so does it bother you at all? Does it get a rise, or you just think, oh, it's the Tony show?
Yeah, that's just Tony, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for him to say I've got Dana White privilege, to be honest. That's the one thing I haven't heard him say yet. I can't believe he said I was sensitive, though. You blocked me, mate.
How did you find out he blocked you, actually?
One of my mates said to me, "Oh, Tony's on his way to Vegas." So I was like, "Oh, is he?" And went to look at his story, and he'd blocked me. You know what I mean? Bit of a weird one, like, shows him in his head.
What did you make of his training with David Goggins?
Can do what he wants, Odd. You know what I mean? As I've said in several interviews, Tony's never needed any help with his cardio or his mental fortitude. They're his two biggest aspects that he's still got to this day, you know what I mean? He can still go 3-5s, and he's always been mentally tough, you know what I mean? Look at the armbar Charles had him in and the leg lock Dariush had him in. So if that's what he feels he needs to do to beat me, go and do it, mate. It's not going to help you on Saturday night.